Alright guys, so welcome here to the second game of eLobLade versus Smutaha Premadeaha, as we have the second game going live here in the Season 3 EU Qualifiers, hosted by Riot Games, obviously, for League of Legends, as we have the second game going live right about now. The delay has been taken care of. Everything has been taken care of, and this game is going to start right now, as we have the restream coming in. That's kind of how Riot has done it. They restream all of these games to Riot channels, and then the streamers, the casters like me, can basically just watch these games perfectly fine, and everything will be set in the right order. So they're going to change, Majority is going to change some things sort of around the map, and it looks like it has been taken care of right now. It's a little bit weird to see. No, it's still not correct. It's still not correct. He still needs to take care of it a little bit. It's still not perfect. But that's okay, as I'm going to put the sound on. Forgot to put the sound on.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
So about like this. I think it's okay like this. So yeah, either way, thanks for joining. My name is Pledge. I'm going to be casting these games for you today, pretty much for as long as I possibly can. It looks like they are going to fight Wait For It here. On Aurelia. It's quite a bit of damage, and Wait For It's probably, yeah, he definitely is going to have to go back before he actually does anything, and I can assume that he's just going to recon. It looks like eLobLade is actually making a move here from the top-hand side as they sort of invade blue. Not 100% sure. Obviously, sitting there is not really going to be too important, but they are going to make a move slightly. But Metalax is probably just going to go back. Is he going to do that? No, he's not. There's 4 people now gathering up on that top area. Might looking to delay invade blue here. As Xinzhao very much looking to start on red in this particular scenario. Let's look. Where is Aurelia going to go? It looks like Aurelia... Wait For It on Aurelia is actually just going to move to lane. Still 4 people onto that top lane. Now they're going to move in. It is a delayed invade onto blue here. And this might be really bad unless they do a lane swap. And it looks like exactly that's what they're going to do. They're going to send Jace to bottom, and they're going to lane swap this because they have their AD carry and their support right here onto this blue buff. So they're going to lane swap it. Jace is going to play 1v2 on bottom. And it looks like, yeah, there we go. They are going to take down this blue. There's nothing really that they can test. Orianna's not going to check. Everything's going to be perfectly fine. RNA picks it up. And the lane swap is going to come out. Aurelia needs to be a little bit careful there on top. And it looks like Xinzhao not going to have any problem. He is going to do this smiteless, though. So let's see where he's going to use his smite. Is he going to immediately invade blue? It looks like it. Look at that. There's a ward sitting on the enemy blue. He might immediately straight off go there. And it looks like the lane swap already paying its worth here, but obviously with the crystalline flask nowadays in the game, there's a lot of things that an Aurelia can do. I mean, in total she has about 9 potions, and that's going to be perfectly fine against pretty much anything that a double lane can do against her, as long as they don't try to freeze. And it looks like Jace is going to have the same issue, has loads of potions, and it looks like they're sort of invading all over the place. It looks like Olaf went back to his own red, taking that one down, but Xinzhao, misreading the situation, didn't go to the enemy blue, but ended up going to his own blue, and nothing actually happened there. So, the junglers, definitely so far in favor of Olaf. He managed to figure it out. Well played to RNA and the rest of his team for getting that slight edge already. Obviously, 3 buff camps are better than 1 buff camp, we can put it that way. And we can see how is this lane swap going to go out for either team. It looks like, as far as I've seen in tournaments and in general, a Zyra lane swap is actually unbelievably good. Like, if you do a Zyra lane swap in any sort of raid, that route can really manage difficult. But we can see right now, oh my god, the hammer coming out there, and Zyra must surely be going down here. RNA gets into range, gets him down as Jace gets the first blood. Teleport comes in for Orianna, takes down RNA. Are they going to be able to pick up Jace? It doesn't look like. I cannot see the health. There's a screen in front of it, and it looks like Jace with the barrier. Did he just actually bait Misfortune? No, Misfortune's not going to die here, and Quichi is going to be able to get down there, no problem whatsoever. And while I say that, top lane pushing heavily, there's a dual lane level 3 against a solo lane level 2. That pretty much says decadent about how well Lulu has been zoning. And we can see that there's definitely an advantage so far for eLobLade. They're going to dive, though. J Reed definitely going to die. There's no way he's going to stay alive, but that's still fine. You can see everyone recalling. Are they going to change lanes or are they not? That's kind of the thing for me. No, it looks like Zyra is going to go bottom. Xin Zhao's actually going to take this tower. Is he? No, he's not. As we have a 4.5 minute tower, possibly. Oh my god, the undertow does actually hit. And you see RNA chasing him out here. Once again, the axe is hitting. And he's going to keep throwing those axes. He's not going to get the hit just yet. But the speed boost comes out. Oh my god, barely not getting that kill onto Xin Zhao there. As we have RNA just chasing him up full time. And this game is going to be pretty much all over the place. Like, you have both lane swaps coming out, and then Olaf and Xin Zhao, who are both very aggressive junglers, trying to do as much action as possible. And just seeing what they can do around the map very, very early on. Meanwhile, in this mid lane, we have Orianna against Nidalee. And Orianna actually took up that double buff from Olaf. I think she killed Olaf, didn't she? Yeah, she did, actually. And she got the double buff there. So we're going to have to wait and see. As Orianna already having that Chalice of Harmony ready 5 minutes into the game. That's unbelievably quickly. We'll see how this game is going to go on. Once again, the lane swap came out. And obviously, when a lane swap happens, that means that 5 minutes and 30 seconds into the game, the first turret is down. That is unbelievably quickly. I've seen it quicker, and it could have been 4.5 minutes. It's not going to happen so far. And they're just going to keep pushing that lane that forces jungler's presence to bottom and less to top, and obviously, etc., etc. Looks like they're going to try and take down this top tower as well. Equalize the gold as fast as they possibly can, or actually equalize the gold. They're going to be quite a bit ahead. I don't know where that difference comes from at the moment, because if they take down this turret, they're actually going to be about 1k go ahead. It looks like, oh my god, wait for it. He actually played that really well. Is he going to get taken down? It looks like, yes, he is, but Metal X might be in a lot of trouble there. Xin Zhao is up top, please. Focus on the Xin Zhao top with Ezreal. It's a directed camera. We don't have any control out of it. And it looks like Olaf Arane is going to try and help out here. Metal X on Ezreal definitely going to have his... Oh my god, are they actually going to fight? This ultimate doesn't even come out. All the burst damage from Ezreal, from Olaf, from Nidalee, all coming out onto Orianna. Immediately gets taken down. Metal X still alive. Cannot believe he is still alive. And this is a great exchange for eLobLade as they take it 4-1. It's a great exchange for them. And a massive gold lead coming out. Already almost 2k advantage here. The 4 other people in blue. In purple, sorry. God, I messed that up. You can see Jace actually, meanwhile, completely pushing bottom. And now it looks like the lanes are going to be evening out again. Jace is going to be up against Aurelia. We have top lane. Misfortune moving her ass up to top lane. It's going to probably go up against Ezra. Yes, it is. Ezra has seen the fact that Misfortune up top is still going up top. So both teams seem to be content now. And is Arane actually going to wait there? God, there's so much jungler's presence across this map. I need to learn how to jungle myself properly. As there is a ping going down, but I'm not quite sure whose ping that is. It might be the blue ping, and it looks like they might know. Are they going to go for Misfortune, though, up top? It looks like they might do as soon as Ezreal shows up. There we go. Olaf is going to walk into top. Is doing a lot of damage on Misfortune. And action... Oh, my god. This is a dead Misfortune. Oh, my god. She's so dead. As Metallic actually picks up the kill. They're going to try and counter this, but J-Reed comes in right there on the Lulu, making sure that doesn't happen. As we have Ezreal Lulu doing perfectly fine. The Shock Blast coming out there for Kerp up against Aurelia. But it looks like Aurelia definitely has an advantage against Jace at this moment in time. Let's see, Jace is 1-0-0, actually going for that Muramana build. It looks like it, going tier first. While on the other hand, we have Aurelia actually going for Berserker's Greaves first and the Doran's Blade. A lot of sustain from that side. On the other side, obviously, you have Jace who's going to just infinitely spam everything. God, look at how aggressive eLobLade is here. God, they're so aggressive. They're going to take down that turret and immediately going to look for the kill. Zyra is a little bit caught off. And it looks like Arana definitely needs help here. It looks like they've decided Arana is perfectly fine. Teleport comes in. It's probably Orianna. Yeah, it is Orianna teleporting in. Does help out with those kills. Flashes in. Are they going to be able to take down more? It looks like J-Reed in a lot of trouble. Is going to get taken down, but Ezreal is going to be perfectly fine coming out there. Great spear from Pharrellon Lord. Takes down. Oh my god. That was a great shot from him. Obviously, as the minions gave him vision, he could just get that spear in. Got the kill, and now it looks like Nidalee versus 3. And obviously, we have Metalix on the other side on Ezreal, but it looks like Pharrellon Lord a little bit in danger zone, as now we can see Metal X being a little bit overconfident here. There's no way he can run around from that. There we go. Orianna just picks him up, gets that Orianna ultimate off. Just everything is perfectly fine onto the top lane. As, oh my god, is Pharrellon Lord actually gonna get caught? They're giving away their lead completely. Yeah, he is dead. That's a dead. That's not a dead. Are you serious? Wow, I cannot believe Nidalee actually got out of there. That's That's pounds for you, I guess. Now to this top lane. Are they gonna take it down? It doesn't look like it. There is 4 people around this top hand side area. Zyra's actually there as well, but Arone on Olaf already making his way through. We see this bottom lane pushing all day long. Wait for it. Or Aurelia on wait for it, sorry. He's just pushing. There's no jungler presence whatsoever because everything is focused up top. And we can see that Ezreal, that's the one thing that changes me. Arone's going to get out there. That's how the Olaf ultimate works. God, the spear already chunking for about half health. Are you serious? He just has boots. Foreign Lord just has boots and is already chunking for about half health. That's crazy damage already on Nidalee. But well played to him, that's for sure. And the one thing that I can notice is look at the difference between Misfortune and Ezreal on items. It's the fact that Ezreal already has BF and Pickaxe. And that will have that Infinity Edge unbelievably quickly into this game. Like, we're 10 minutes underway and already Metal X has big items. And there's not really a lot at the moment that anyone can do about that Ezreal, just getting farmed up at this moment in time and just getting the damage ready for the next blast of team fights. If I'm looking across the board for the items right now, as mid tower got destroyed, it looks like it's 2 towers at the moment for eLobLade against 1 tower for, what's their name again? Smutaha Premadeaha. It's pretty much a very solid start from eLobLade. And actually, Aurelia, is he going to be able to get the kill for Running Lords? Yes, certainly he does. They take down the dragon as well. Great smite coming out there from Mataha as they move in right now onto the eLobLade team. Are they actually throwing their lead? They had such a comfortable lead, but if J-Ree gets caught here, is the stun going to come out? Stun's not going to come out, but Arone might be overextending here. He does, as he does get taken down, and now Jace from the side is going to try and make something happen. Metalix coming in as well. Aurelia is going to have to get shut down there as it happens, and yeah, this one-shot blast not going to kill anyone, so it looks like Jace going to take it perfectly safe here. Zyra to support Zyra is going to take top tower. That pretty much shows how crazy all over this place this game is already. So we have an 8 to 9 kill lead for eLobLade still, but both teams have 2 towers killed. 11, well, almost 12 minutes into the game, and there's a gold lead of about 1k for the purple team because they've been farming better. Like, if you look at the farm across the board, there's always someone, like pretty much everyone has about 5 to 10 for more than the other team does. So definitely at this moment the gold lead is in favor of eLobLade and the purple. Gonna have to wait and see how this game is gonna progress though. As I said earlier, this game really didn't have any laning phase at all. Like, there was no laning phase, there was nothing crazy actually going on. So we're going to have to just wait and see. Are they going to just keep on going? It looks like yes it is. They're already rotating around to mid now. 3 players in mid. I think that spear might have actually killed Orianna if it would have hit Orianna. But as it stands, it looks like, yeah, eLobLade definitely very aggressive here. Going to try and get some damage onto Zyra. The root comes out. Arone not going to have anything of that. He already has Giant Spell and Philosopher's Stone and Ninja Tabi. Like, 12, 13 minutes into the game. That's just really quickly, as I said before. It's just the quickness at which this game progresses. It's like you usually see these items a couple of minutes later into the game, but now, because of all these towers taken down, because of the constant skirmishes, people already have items they shouldn't have yet. Ezreal already has Infinity Edge. Like, 12, 13 minutes into the game, Ezreal has Infinity Edge, which is, to me, unheard of. I don't think I've ever seen that before, but he already does. And that's one of the quickest Infinity Edges I've ever seen in League of Legends in general. Like, I'm guessing it's been done quicker, but from what I've seen, this is one of the quickest. We'll see how it goes now. One of the spears is going to hit there on Orianna. Orianna about a quarter HP, which gives you... Oh my god, second spear hitting as well. And like, Nidalee is just going to keep throwing out the spears, forces out the bullet time just to get rid of the minions, because there's no way the Polish team can fight this here. They need to back, but they're not going to have the chance to back. And look at that with the Nidalee trap. They actually have vision of Zyra as well. And that Nidalee trip vision takes forever. It takes so unbelievably long. Spears again coming out. They need to sort of back here. You have the spears and the Jace Shock Blast coming out, and Ezreal, and the Undertow, and the Glitter Lance, and it's just the Ezreal ultimate as well. Like, you can see, they just poked people down, and as Zyra's just down, this is a great composition. that eLobLade is actually running at this moment in time. It's just the fact they can poke forever. They can not force backs forever. That was a spear and a shock blast hit on Xin Zhao, and he's already halfway down. Again, if that spear would have hit on Misfortune, it might have been a kill. They have so much poke, and there's nothing at the moment because they don't have the items, because they're just down in gold. There's not really a lot that they can do about that, and looks like eLobLade just going to walk around the map, going to get towers here left and right, and with 15 minutes into the game, like, we're already getting 2 tier 2 towers down. It's the quickness, and yeah, there we go. No poke comp means you have to go as quickly as possible. They get some damage done, but they're not getting enough damage done. Zyra ultimate, Olaf ultimate, Lulu ultimate, everything is coming down. It looks like this exchange definitely going in favor of eLobLade so far, but it looks like it might turn around a little bit. No, there we go. Lord manages to find some space. Is now going to be the leading person here as the Lulu speed comes out here. As Pix is going to help her out. And is the spear going to come out? Oh my god, Zyra needs to be so careful. The root comes out. Lord is weak. He does get healed up. Now the spear comes out. Not going to land a kill, but it's 13-9. And now the Ezreal ultimate comes out. It's not going to land a kill either. As this directed camera is kind of just very, very hard to obviously see stuff. But definitely at this moment the game in favor of eLobLade. They get towers, they get gold, and the poke comp just in general very, very strong. As they have Jace, Nidalee, Ezreal, and even Lulu, and to some extent even Olaf with throwing his axes. They can pretty much poke all over the place, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Instead of fighting, they're going to poke first, and then they're going to fight when they already have a slight advantage. And they have a gold lead, and now Nidalee with that needlessly large rod actually going to hurt even more, and it's going to be pretty intense now if Nidalee gets a hit on something. It looks like Misfortune has decided, I'm going boots first. She has decided to go for the boot enchantment, and look at that, it's just massively chunking damage, even on Aurelia, who's supposed to be the tankiest person on that team at the moment, and it's just hitting her for about a quarter of HP. As now here on the side, Zyra picking up that Oracles very, very early. Well, very early, I should say. Everything in this game is pretty much early, 16.5 minutes in. And we already have 22 kills on the board and 6 tower kills, and I think 2 dragon kills. I think dragon is spawning any second now. You can see that eLobLade's actually making their way around that as we speak. And if they have time, they're probably, I'm guessing, it's just going to spawn here in about a second. Because they are hanging around there. Obviously we don't get a shot of it, but it looks like dragon has already spawned because they're still sticking around there. And again, look at that. Yeah, there we go. Dragon has spawned. We can see the poke comp coming out. Like, there's already 2 members of the team about a quarter or half HP down. Look at that. Look at that spear hit onto Zyra. Just 66% of her health just gone. 2/3 out of the blue. Just trading it in. It's like, yeah, you got hit by Nidalee spear. That's just how it works. And the poke comp unbelievably good, as I said, for eLobLade. Picking up that dragon as well. So 2 dragons at the moment for eLobLade, 4 towers and 4 kills, or 2 towers and 4 kills ahead. Not even to mention farm, not even to mention team composition. So everything at the moment looking very, very strong for eLobLade. It's going to have to be the case though, because they're already trailing 1 game. The Polish team in blue at the moment actually won the first game. So obviously eLobLade needs to pull this back. And with the names that they have in their lineup, to be fair, they should be able to do that no problem. As, it's pretty much an all-star lineup from what I can see. 2 players who used to play for Alternate. I don't know the exact lineups completely from Alternate, but Aaron used to play for SK, J-Ree subbed for CLG, and I know Kurt from somewhere. It might be Alternate as well, but it's kind of all over the place. This team fight is going to take off right now. As you can see, they're trying as hard as they possibly can, but the Zyra ult is missing. Xin Zhao ult is more desperate than anything. And it's just really Team eLobLade is making shorthand of the Polish team here. As they're going to move in, and they're probably going to look to taking down his inner turret already. Let's see. I'm guessing they're going to... Yeah, there we go. See, the poke is coming in once again. There is going to be a stun. There is going to be a root there on Lord. But again, they just disengage. No problem. No flash is used. And you can see that there's just so much free damage coming out for eLobLade onto the Polish. It's very difficult for them to deal with it, apart from just going in. But if they do that, they're in range of Olaf, they're in range of Ezreal, they're in range of Jace. It's very, very difficult to actually deal with that properly. And I like this composition from eLobLade a lot. Looks like the S3 ultimate once again being used on top lane so that they don't actually have to go back. I think it missed. That's okay though, as the assault here, the sort of siege up, is going to continue. It looks like they are going to go to bottom tower now. I'm guessing they've spotted, yeah, they do have spotted that because that ward and that minion, that last minion, actually took care of that. And it looks like they are going to rotate down to bottom. No, they're going to shop first. Excuse me. It's still early for me as well. But they're going to take up, they're going to pick up some of these items. Death cap now finished on Nidalee. As the blue bot comes out as well, so the cooldown reduction is going to be super low as well, combined with that blue buff. It looks like Home Guard coming out already 3 times here on the Polish team here in blue. Let's see, Aurelia. Yeah, Aurelia, Xinzao, and Miss Fortune all having those Home Guard boots already good to go. So they will obviously, if they're stuck in their base, like under that siege, in any sort of way they can back, because they got poked once, they can go back, heal up, and get back into the fight super quickly. So that's a great choice, a great pickup. Obviously 475 gold, not all that much. Especially if you get an upgrade that useful. And it looks like Aurelia is going to go top. So Aurelia might go in a little bit of a weird position here, as we do have 5 people from eLobLade rushing mid as soon as possible. Yeah, there you go. You have the blue bot plus blue buff coming out for Nidalee. And those two complement each other. You got full cooldown reduction. Level 18. Not now, but obviously it's going to be a lot. And obviously with a lot of cooldown reduction plus a death cap, it's a lot of spears landing into the face, as we have the first inhibitor now going down. They're just going to siege here for those Nexus turrets, and it looks like the bullet time is going to come out. Zyra ultimate only hitting 2 players, not even the players they need, as Zyra now gets hit by a spear, gets taken down, and it just looks like to be a matter of time before eLobLade's actually gonna take this off. As right now we can see just the siege ongoing. They don't care about Aurelia going top. All they care about is just killing stuff left and right. They're going to siege here onto this next turret again. Home Guard coming out. Is it going to make a difference? Oh, look at that poke coming out. Is there an S3 ult available? No, there is not. More Home Guards coming out. And everyone is just sieging up. There we go, S3 ultimate. True Shot Barrage coming down to Reigns. And it looks like they might go and take down this Nexus turret right now. Both Nexus turrets down. Looks like they might just go for the Nexus right here. 21.5 minutes into the game. A lot of aggression. Oh, eLobLade might be in a lot of trouble here, as we have the Polish team coming out, just doing it with the Home Guard boots all over the place. Root doesn't come out. How do you miss that Zyra Root? I cannot believe that missed that missed, because that could have been a chain reaction. But it looks like for now, eLobLade's going to be perfectly fine. They only lost 1 player. Super minions are probably sieging. Oh my god, Ezreal is going to be fighting Misfortune here, and Ezreal does prevail in that scenario, as J-Re now on Lulu has to flash out, has to glitter lance, make sure that people don't actually chase him out there. Metalix also making sure he doesn't land at that Zyra route, and Aurelia might go all over the place here as, oh my god, Metalix baiting that out, baiting that aggression out, and this might be game, to be honest, as we have Jace actually killing Orianna on the side. We didn't get the shot of that, but he did kill Orianna on the side. And now if this next Undertow lands, it does. There's a lot of damage coming out to Zyra. Zyra is gonna die here. Is Ezreal gonna die? No, he dodged it barely in the end. I was really hoping for the Ezreal death there, but whatever, it's not gonna happen. As eLobLade, 9 kills ahead, 5 turrets ahead, inhibitor ahead, dragons ahead. Like, this game, there has to be a miracle happening for the Polish to win this. Like a proper miracle is what we're gonna have to, is what we're gonna need. But obviously you never know. It's League of Legends either way. Hi Killua, by the way, in chat. Good to have you here. Hope you enjoy. As, we have right here, we have eLobLade in the purple actually at this moment in time. The right team is eLobLade versus Smutaha Premadeaha, and I'll show you the brackets here in just a bit when this game ends. But this is the first game of the day actually. It started, I think not even 2 hours, like an hour and a half ago. This game started. And it's the first game of the day. EU Qualifiers, the Riot Season 3 EU Online Qualifiers, I think it's officially called. And yeah, basically the best teams of these qualifiers, they're going to be in the Season 3 Pro Circuit, together with the teams like Moscow 5, CLG EU, who isn't CLG EU anymore, Fnatic, SK Gaming, you know, all those big European teams. The teams that are doing well in these open qualifiers are actually going to be in that circuit as well. And it looks like there's not a surrender coming out from the boat. I expect that there might have been a surrender. They're not going to do it. They're just going to play out this game as best as they possibly can. But if you look, like, item difference, for example, there's an Athene's Holy Grail plus a Blasting Wand on Oriana, and then on Italy you have Death Cap, Death Cap and Void Staff, and just obviously every blue buff in the game, blue pots, everything like that. There's just such a massive difference coming out. And I mean, if you even look at top lanes, like the difference is the smallest on the top lanes, and it looks like they're gonna just poke weight for it here for about a quarter of his HP. That's gonna happen as the Polish are struggling. We can see now the bottom turret siege is starting. 5 players from eLobLade saying hello. Bottom tower is going to be our next objective from this moment in time as they're moving slightly onwards. They're getting a little bit of free damage on as RNA are just tanking the turret for a couple of shots. Metalix now tanking that damage. Obviously, they have an Italy heal with the blue buff, so they can pretty much do that heal forever. Bit of poke, and they can just keep poking all over the place. This is not the perfect shot, but literally the only thing the Polish team can do here is just go. That's the only thing they can do. If they let them get poked, if they let them, you know, get free damage like that, there's absolutely nothing they can do to actually win this team fight. They either need to go or they need to decide to go. I mean, look at that. Just the damage on Zyra is absolutely insane. Ultimate comes out, and that actually might just be game. Now it's 4 versus 5. Zyra ultimate doesn't do any damage whatsoever. Inhibitor turret is going down. Inhibitor immediately follows up. That's 2 inhibitors down. 25 minutes into the game. They're going to move on. They're probably just going to focus next. Here comes Home Guard. Going to try and take that Metalix, but it's really just a matter of time here before eLobLade's going to pick up this game. The barrier comes out. It's not going to be enough. And this game, ladies and gentlemen, it is GG, 22-10. And eLobLade's going to pick up this game as it just takes a little bit. As wait for it, wants to go in. He is going to survive, but it doesn't matter. Game is over. And we have a 1-1 scoreline here coming out for eLobLade versus Smutaha Premadeaha.